guys, thanks so much for joining me and welcome back. So today I have a haul for you. I have a little bit of a Sephora VIB Rouge haul, just a very small haul, and I bought some things from Ulta online and I'm going to share that with you today. So what I did was I bought some products that cost under $20 and under. And so to start with, I got this little makeup palette right here. This is a Sephora makeup palette. It's called the Romantic, and it has 8 eyeshadows in it. So let me just open it up, and you could see if these things are available, still available on the site. For me, I felt like I wanted to try new products, but I didn't want to invest in the full-size product. So this is what it looks like. It's a little tiny palette, and it has 8 shadows, and it doesn't have a mirror in it or anything. It has 8 shadows in it, and it's really something that I've always wanted to try, Sephora eyeshadows, so I felt like this was a really good way to kind of get started. So as you can see very quickly, I'm not going to go into any details, guys. This is just like a neutral palette. It has some black and grays and silvery white, and then up here are the brown tones. So it's a nice neutral palette that has browns and blacks in it. And let me just see how pigmented this is. Yeah, it's got some nice pigmentation going on. Let me do the brown. That's something I would use. The brown, I hope you can see it. And I'll swatch the white. And I'll swatch that right here. Yeah. So it's got really nice pigmentation. And doesn't seem like it's powdery. So the next thing that I wanted to try was the Besame Brightening Setting Powder. Now, I can't find my receipt, guys, so I can't tell you how much all these things cost exactly. So inside this box comes 3 brightening powders. A purple powder, so this is the translucent violet powder with the violet top. And this is like a correcting powder, so it's not open, guys, but you know, that's what it looks like inside. So this is a translucent brightening powder. It has a vanilla scent. And this purple one has a violet scent, something like a violet floral scent. This is the yellow powder. You use this the same way you would use the Ben Nye or the Sasha. And then this one here is the pink top, and it's called Vanilla Rose Brightening Powder. These are all brightening powders. They're correcting powders. When you use them, they're not supposed to, you know, show as a color. It sort of softens down to a light luminous color. So these are the 3 brightening powders that I got. I definitely will show you how to use these at another time. The next thing I bought was the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser, and I've already tried this, and I think I like this. I've seen this a lot on the Sephora website, but I never purchased it. I think this costs maybe $12 or $8. I'm not 100% sure, guys. I just don't remember prices, and I don't have my receipt. But I tried this, and I like it. What I picked up also was a little travel size of the Bifacil eye makeup remover. This is by Lancome. This is something that I always purchase anyway, but I wanted to buy a small one so that I could keep it in a travel bag. The next thing that I picked up was the Becca Glow on the Go. That's what it looks like. And it's a Becca Glow powder, and it comes in a liquid and a powder. And let me see what color this is. This is Moonstone. Okay, so let me just take it out. Show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like in the box. Let me hold it right so it doesn't fall. This is what it looks like in the package. Guys, you know what? I think some of these items, especially like the makeup palette and maybe like the Moonstone Glow by Becca, these make cute little gifts. You can use them for stocking stuffers. So this is it's a highlight powder. They call it a glow powder, but it's a highlight powder. I'm gonna swatch it on my hand right here. I don't know if you can see it. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to be glowing this up this winter. Someone said since the summer is over, you're supposed to put your shimmer and glow powders away. I'm not putting mine away. Mine are going to be out. I will be glowing this this holiday. Not only will my Christmas tree glow, but so will I. This is the same Moonstone highlighter in a like cream form. So I'm just going to swatch that for you. There that is right there. And let me just blend it down so that you can see what it looks like. And let me just put a little bit. And I guess you're really supposed to put this on first maybe, and then if you wanted to put the powder on top or vice versa. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to be glowing all winter. I will have a winter glow. And I will look very, very beautiful. So yeah, I'll keep using that and see how I like that. I actually like the way that looks. That came off a little nice. I think I used a little too much because I already had on my Taraji P. Henson Highlight the Truth on. But anyway, which I love that. Guys, if you can get that, you should. That's absolutely beautiful on tan and brown skin. And this looks really nice too. Last but not least is the Bite lipstick that I picked up. This color is called Tannin. T-A-N-N-I-N. Tannin. That's the way it comes. Bite. This is like a very rich, deep burgundy color. Bite lipstick. That's what this looks like. And I'll swatch that right here. Very nice deep brick red color. That's what that looks like. Very pretty. Very, very, very nice. So guys, those are the things that I picked up from Sephora. I am so happy that I did not spend a ton of money. I mean, I could really just go in and spend a lot. It really was my goal this time not to spend a lot of money on makeup products. It's almost time for the holidays, and I really don't want to keep stocking my house with makeup because I haven't been freelancing doing makeup as much the last few months. So I really still have a lot of product here in my house. I have a lot of product in my makeup kit, and I really want to get to use that before I start buying more stuff. Even for myself, I have a ton of my own personal makeup, and I love makeup. I'm a makeup junkie, but it's just like it's getting out of control for me. But anyway, so that's what I got from Sephora. Now I'm going to show you what I picked up from Ulta. Oh guys, before I forget, I want to show you the samples that I picked up. The samples that I got was the Sephora Instant Cream Moisture packet. I got a Tasha Pure One Step Cleansing Oil. And I've got this little packet, and I think this is the one that comes with the fragrances, invitation to follow your senses, invitation to follow your senses. And that's there. And then, of course, they have little samples, and the sample of the scent is in the back. And they have a few things in here, and I will be going through that. I wanted to check out that Versace fragrance, so I will be definitely doing that. Grace, Amazing Grace, I have that already. That's okay, I like that. We have that. Flower Bomb, I have that already. So yeah, a lot of this stuff I already had. And I also wanted to, this is what I picked up with my 100 points. The Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I just picked up their sample packet. And I don't think my color is here. I think I might need a color deeper than Tan Honey. But I definitely will be trying this out. And I'll probably use it as maybe concealer or something, just so I can get the opportunity to see what the product feels like and how full coverage it is. So it says Amazonian Day Full Coverage Foundation, Broad Spectrum, SPF 15 sunscreen, and it has loads of shades. So this one down here, which is the darkest, is Tan Honey, and they have two more colors here because they have the pictured swatches here. Two more colors deeper than the Tan Honey. Okay, so they have a deep tan, a deep tan, deep sand, and then the last darkest color is called Deep Sand. So we will see. This definitely looks a little too light for my complexion. Okay guys, so now we are going to go into the Ulta haul. It's a small haul, just a few products here. I have to say, when I opened this, I was kind of excited. I was more excited about my Ulta purchases than the Sephora purchases, because I was talking with Raquel, cute little nurse, and I saw that she was using something by Laura Geller called the Bake, Balance, and Brighten Color Correcting Foundation. Now I know this has been around for a long time because my mother used to use this years and years ago, and she's very fair, so she used the very light one. The one was much too light for me. As a matter of fact, I didn't even think they made a darker one as dark as the ones that I saw. Raquel had a darker one in toffee, and I went to the Ulta, I can't even get this open. I went to the Ulta website, and they had the pictures available, and I thought toffee might be a little too dark for me, so I didn't get it. So I got a shade lighter. I got the shade tan, and that's a good color. I already tried it, guys. I had to try it. This is the tan. This is what I got. Now let me tell you about powders, guys, because if you're oily, like I'm very oily, if you get a face powder, if you're oily, especially if you're a woman of color, if you get a face powder that's your natural skin tone, you're going to find that as your oils come out, your face is going to look darker, because powder oxidizes very quickly on oily skin. So I went up a shade from toffee, which is what the one Raquel has, to tan, because we're very oily, and I think these powders will make us look dark as our oils start to come to the surface. So this is what I got. I have this over my foundation, which is the Lancome. I have this on. I set it with the Bake, Balance, and Brighten. I set it with this, and the finish was absolutely flawless. This is the look that I'm wearing today. Plus I have on another powder over top of this because I was testing that out. And together, these two powders and that foundation I just showed you makes an absolutely beautiful finish on my face. So this is one of the things I got. It's the Laura Geller Bake, Balance, and Brighten Foundation. My color is tan. This is the box that it came in. I love it. And my mother for years has been telling me to try it, try it, try it. You're going to like it. The next thing that I got, which I have on since we're talking about foundations, I picked up the Lorac Porefection Powder. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this. My skin is so oily, and I have enlarged pores in this area of my face, especially here on my cheek and across my nose. I used this today, and guys, I'm telling you, this gave me a beautiful blurred look to my pores. This is what the powder looks like. That's what it looks like. The color I have is PF6 Deep. So that's my color. Comes with a mirror, and let me get a brush. And I'm in love with this powder. I think I'm just going to go back and get another one just to have in the stash. But this one is definitely going in my purse. And this is all I did. Just put it right here on my pores. And it seemed like they just disappeared. And I just sort of do that tapping, blending. And also what I like to do is kind of twist the brush a little bit just to work it into the pores area, so that it could be completely blurred. This is so nice. Oh, I love this. The powder feels so silky, so smooth. Let me see if I can get it on my skin for you. And let me just see. Powder is really, really, really nice. This powder is so smooth and silky. I love it. So this is my new love also. That's by Lorac. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, so I'm glad that I took the opportunity to try it. And look at that. That is just too pretty. Really, really nice. So those two powders I got, and the next two things that I got were Well, wait a minute. Let me see. I know I have something else in here. Oh, this is something. This is like another little product I wanted to try. It didn't cost a lot. It was really low price. And another thing, guys, I don't see. I have my Ulta receipt, but there are no prices on this. So I don't remember. This didn't cost a lot. I think it was just maybe just over $100 for everything. It wasn't super expensive. So yeah, that's the receipt, but there's no prices on it. I wanted to try the Ulta Makeup Brush and Sponge Cleanser. And I got a small one because I wanted to try it. So if it works out really well, I will be purchasing the larger one. So I wanted to try that. And that again is the Ulta Makeup Brush and Sponge Cleanser. I wanted to try that. I'm glad I did. The next two things I got were sponges. I saw a couple of reviews on the Real Technique. This is the Bold Metals collection. This is the Diamond, Miracle Diamond Sponge. This is diamond shaped. I wanted to try that. I saw a couple of people using that and I like how they used it. Let me see if I can get this open. This, I didn't try this yet because I didn't want to get it dirty before I showed it to you. So let me just take it out. And take out the sponge. This is the sponge. I wanted to try this. Look at that. Shaped like a diamond. What does it say? It has, they even talked that it has facets. It says, it tells you what each part of the brush you use it for. You use this getting way deep into the corners here of your eyes, here, in any hard to reach places. You use this, the bottom part of the diamond, to blend your foundation in, or you can use the sides to sculpt out your contour. If you want to use it for contour, you can use it for anything you want, they said. So, but this is really, really nice, and I wanted to try this. So yeah, this is really cute. It's a nice soft sponge too. So this is Real Technique's newest sponge, and this is the package that it comes in. And the next thing I wanted to try was the mini sponges. These are the mini sponges super blenders. These are supposed to give you like a super blended, I would say, airbrush look, especially when you use them in the corner of your eyes. So let me see, and they really just pack this stuff for freshness. Let me go in here real quickly. I think my running out of battery space. Okay, let me just take this out so I can show you. This is what they look like, guys. The mini sponges. And these basically are for the same thing. You soak them, of course, you get them nice and damp, and then you just go and you start blending out your makeup, and just like that, and you get this super super airbrush look. You use this with your foundation or your concealer, so I'm going to be using it with both, and I'll let you know how that works out. But again, that's the Ulta 3 mini super blenders, pointed and round tips for concealing, highlighting, and contouring. And I can't wait to use that and show you all how that works out. So I'm not even going to put all this away. I'm going to put this stuff into my makeup stash that I have there, so when I do makeup looks for you, I have a lot of product there that's all covered up so it doesn't get dusty, just waiting for me to use it for you. So guys, that is it. That is all I have for you. Guys, if you have tried the Bake, Balance, and Brighten, I know Raquel uses it. If anybody else uses it, please let me know if you like it and what color you're using. So that is it for now. That's it for the haul, the mini haul. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Be blessed, and I will see you at the next video. Bye-bye.